Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is submitted by ExFC, and we were all on Discord together on this game. It was me, the Yone mid, and this guy. I was the Rakan support. So just a little bit about this guy. He's a very good jungler. He's relatively new to the game, like less than a year, and he's picked up it quite well compared to me, who's been playing it for 6 years. But yeah, let's get right to the game. So he comes in for an early gank after his mid lane has already been killed once. But sadly, the Akali has got 400,000 mastery points and seems to be quite well with the champion. So he goes back to CS. He will try and gank other lanes eventually. But he's a very good jungler. He does say on Discord that your lane's too far pushed up. I'm ready to gank, but you're too far pushed up. If you pull back a bit, then I can gank. Here, he wanted to gank, but we were too far up, so he wanted to tower dive. And this was the result in him dying, but if you watch here, you'll be able to see what happened. He wanted to get his E off, went into the wall, transferred walls, and he saw that they weren't under tower, so he could go in. Flash out of nowhere. It was a sick play. Unluckily, Morgana gets a good stun off, and Samira survives with a little bit of HP. But I still think that was a good play from him. It's just unlucky that he died. So continue farming until he gets more gold and more items. Because at the moment, I think he only has just boots and no damage, and he hasn't even got his form yet. So I believe, yeah, that's where our mid laner left due to unknown reasons. He'll be laughing if he finds out I said that. But yeah, he's left, and it's now a 4v5. He gets a good placement in his bottom jungle, which allows him to get the Akali kill and saves us. So that was pretty sweet. So he's already got one kill, but as you can see, we're still really far behind. He's contemplating another gank. I'm sorry for the bad rendering of the video as well, but he comes in for another gank. He was gonna go for the Morgana, but she was too far away. Just wanted to secure the kill on Samira. So that's another kill there, which is handy. Trying to get that blue form ready. So after that kill, he's about ready to recall, but he really wants to get this Morgana. So I think he goes back in. Let's watch and see what it does. Yeah, he heads straight to the tower. It's because he wants to get our lane pushed up and knows to get the tower. So he sees that she walks too far behind, and I don't know if he gets it. Oh, he does. Well, I do, because I'm a toxic support and I apparently stole it. But I died for it, and so did he. So that was sort of my bad. I stole his kill and made him die. So that was my fault. He probably could have got that by himself. I'm not too sure though. I don't know what he had left. But yeah, he was buying items. I don't know why he spent so long in the shop there, but I guess he had to do something. So yeah, more farming. And he sees that there's a Nard top, and I don't know how he takes him on, but I wonder if is he on full HP? Oh, he's in half HP. Yeah, the Nard was pretty fed as well, just because it's Ezreal top. So I don't know why he thought Ezreal top would work. And X gets a good kill on him. More jungling, and a quick kill there. Yep. So this player here is, I think, just on the verge of becoming silver. Oh wait 1 second, let me just commentate this bit. So he comes down for another bot gank because he can see that the enemies are way pushed up. And luckily gets binded, but it's a sweet Q off to get his ultimate in range and picks off the rest. How sweet was that? But yeah, back to playing ranked. He's not got a lot of games in, so he's only just in low silver because of the fact that he's only played 40 games of ranked and he's relatively new. But as you can see, he's probably definitely a way above gold. Just watch this. Yeah. I mean, didn't do anything there, to be honest, but the fact that he tries to help out his lane so much is just a relatively good jungler compared to the rest of them that I've seen. Here's the scoreboard to show you what people's kills are. Yone's gone AFK. He's got his items, and I would say this Kane is pretty fed here. You sees this Master Yi, so he just wants to shut him down. This Master Yi was not good at all. I don't know how he wasn't good with a Master Yi. As you might have seen from my previous video, Master Yi is relatively easy, and he made him look really hard. Always ganking lanes, as you can tell. And the enemies are making it easy for him, seeing as though they're pushing up really far. So that was another easy kill there for him. So this game was a 4v5, and it was to the point where when our teammate left, we were like, "Yep, FF. They've got a Fed Akali. There's nothing we can do." But this is just more proof of you should never give up, depending on your like outlook on the game. I did a bad W there, but thankfully X gets a good ult and pops her to hell. Bye bye Akali. Kill steal. And then we get to push this tower. So their Nexus and their pushing was amazing towards the end of the game. And they were one auto attack. Literally anyone, a Teemo, a Rammus could have auto attacked it and we would have lost. But you'll see how well this gets turned around because of X. I died there just to bait out the Gnar, because I knew Gnar's quite fed, and if we get a kill on him, it's worth. Especially because I'm a support, and I don't know why Gnar fell for it. But yeah, back to farming. He just pushes lanes whenever he can, gets all his camps whenever he can. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not gold, so I don't know what gold players look like, but he plays almost perfectly. He doesn't go in every situation he should do, which probably distinguishes him from playing gold, but he's relatively new, which is probably why. Like he didn't avoid abilities like that Morgana Q. I probably would have tried baiting it out before I went in. But he's very good at getting in and out of fights. And I think he kills the Master G here, but I'm not too sure. No, he just slows him down. But the Gnar wants to pick a fight. Yeah, Gnar gets a good Q off, sorry. But look, he misses his ult and gets another Q off, but he just survives at the skin of health. Don't know why I activated potion. Wasted it really, but why not? Late game, don't need potions. And it was a refillable, so it didn't really matter. So that was actually quite good use of that. Yep, more roaming. He took Oracle Lens, which is brilliant. Gets some good vision score. Taking out kills easily because he's blue Kayn. Samira was a bit behind because bot lane was quite good. Here I try and give him a shield before he goes in so that he has extra damage. But he misses his combination of attacks there and just gets slowed, and Gnar just outranges him at that point. You'll see that towards the end of the game he buys the armor penetration item, which helps him a bunch against Gnar. At the moment Gnar is relatively alright to kill, but as you can see here, with that amount of health and this late game, it can be a bit hard to kill Gnar, so eventually X buys the armor pen item, which wins us the game. All this positioning, look, he was just farming, saw they were pushed up, goes in for a 1v3, which is scary, but he's ballsy like this. He's very good. Like he even tries to go in for a Gnar, look, but because I'm an amazing support, look, kept him alive, and boom, taunted the Gnar away. But X did a good flash at that turret as well there. As you can see, Kayn is an amazing champion when it comes to ganking. Even late game ganks, look at that. Ganks are still needed because of like split pushes. So you might see a Gnar split pushing top and he just walks through the walls and boom, out of nowhere there's a Kayn. See, I mean, his shop time seems a bit slow, but I'm sure that'll come with time. Watch him just shred through the Akali. he needs a bit more help when it comes to the Gnar, but late game when he gets that armor pen, he can almost 1v1 him. Boom. And I think he goes after the Morgana. And, oh, I got it. Lol. Because at this point, their Akali and Gnar were dead, we wanted to push up as much as we can. Samira just tries to 1v1 Kayn, which was a bad idea for her. I was trying to get the Master Yi to come and jump on me because I counter Master Yi, which could be why he's so far behind, which you'll see now what happened. And perfectly timed W, dead. Absolutely brilliant. Unluckily, I didn't get the stun off there, therefore Kali could catch up to me. Gets an ult, I think that's off an ult off me, yeah, and then zaps through me. Oh no, Morgana, I give the kill to Morgana because I saw the Akali jump up behind me and I didn't want to get killed by the Akali. So I ran to Morgana, as I'd rather have her get the kill. And this is quite cool. He takes all of his chances, apart from running through a scuttle grab which gives him extra speed. But he gets all the advantages here of walking through walls to get health. He uses the Q to move up. He even tries to help his teammate when they try and, for some reason, overextend. Like he could have got out of this without the ADCs dying. Tries to even save the Ezreal with a good W, but no, the ADCs went to int. You could say they were trying to help out, but X is an assassin, goes through walls. He didn't really need help at that point. I was close to dying there, so thankfully he came there. And he goes for the Akali first, because obviously it'll take forever to kill the Gnar. So he knows who to go for. Sometimes he forgets. Akali sadly jumps out of the way. I think I saved him here. I saved him by the skin of his teeth, like that, look. And, oh, we both died actually. So I did save him, but then he died. I think this is when he gets his arm penetration. Because as you can see there, it took forever. It took 3 of us to kill a Gnar, and 2 of us still died. Carly is really annoying to kill. Look, she's so like in and out, a bit like Kayn is. But once you hit Kayn, it's normally like he's there in the fight. Luckily, we catch up. I keep saying luckily, Jesus, but you're annoyed. I'm like, yeah, let's get the Samira, why not? She's not fed, but fuck it, let's just go in. And I bait X into coming in to kill 3 of them, which was my fault. I blame myself for this. And because there's a Samira doing damage to him, as well as a Morgana, as well as an Gnar, we lose that fight. My bad. Here is another derp moment by the ADCs. I'm going to say ADCs even though one was top. Look at that. I mean, I'm glad they're trying to defend, but that ult wasn't needed. Probably auto attacks would have been better. She gets the kill, which is good. The misfortune wasn't the one that was bad. I believe it was the Ezreal that was kind of inting, to be honest. And then we're just defending. X gets this kill on Morgana. I don't know why they're overextending by themselves. The enemy team is somewhat inting. They were doing well, probably got overconfident and just ruined their chances of winning this game. You'll see how close they get to winning though, so they're still good at being cocky. And Samira again, why is she by herself? I mean, she's not, but she was. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Samira was in the right there, hiding behind her Akali. Just Kayn's very good at picking people off. Look at that. That was so close to Kayn dying. He goes up to help me and the ADC. Well, me and the Ezreal. And somehow gets the kill on Master Yi there. And I think we have to 3v1 him again because I don't think he's got the armor pen yet. And look, I have to die for this because they didn't want to go in yet. But do they even get him? The slow, that was good. Misfortune could have gone in that slow. No, okay. I think he buys the armor penetration now and then goes back in. Yeah, he does, look. Slice, bang. Look at that unpen. And he got a nice crit. I think he's only got 20% crit chance, and that last auto crit. That was perfect. Again, roaming and then going behind them is perfect. They need to have more wards. I don't think the enemy team had many wards because all of X's kills has been just from coming behind walls basically. Trying to kill Akali here. I get a good W off, but I think he kills her before I even knock her up. So yeah, that was a pretty good triple kill, quadra kill technically. And then I believe, yeah, we try and kill the Gnar here. Because he's got the armor pen, he does a lot more damage, so he's a bit cocky when it comes to killing him. But luckily I come in to give him an extra shield and a helping hand. This Gnar is also very good. He flashes perfectly and uses all his abilities perfectly. I feel like if X 1v1'd here, he would have died. But look, that armor pen just slices through it. And we're trying to contest the Elder Dragon now. And as you can see, we haven't got a single dragon yet, which is really annoying, which is also why we're behind. So he's trying to get the poke in. I try and start an engage. He just goes through the wall and gets a sick W off of one of them. Kills the Master Yi because he's inting, I guess. And then his E's back up, ready to go in again. Flash WQ. I go in for the Morgana. And then I try and get an Everfrost down, but missed. But, you know, X's quadra kill is sweet. This is when we make a little bit of a mistake. I said let's push, I'll tank tower. And then I forgot Gnar was going to respawn, so we wanted to take Elder as soon as possible. This is when Gnar jumps into the wall. I try and predict it with a W. X gets a fucking amazing dragon. And we just, you know, 3v1 the Gnar. So that was sweet. I guess that was worth. We meant to pretend like we didn't know what we're doing. This is towards the end of the game now where the enemy team, it looks like we're about to win, but we also mess it up. So that's why the enemy team gets a near win. We feel like we're going to win this now, so I just kind of predict the Master Chief's Q again, get him out of there. He wasted his ult on Master Chief, which I didn't think he should have done. So I think he could have actually won the next fight here. The Akali gets a sweet ult, and then ults me again, and I'm dead. X then decides to go for the kill on Akali and dies, so we potentially could have won then. And this Misfortune also makes a mistake, so she gets a good double kill, but instead of trying to kill the Gnar, which she probably couldn't have done, she starts running away when it's a Gnar with that passive that makes him run faster. So she should have at least tried to fight him. Then we have the, you know, Pooh top lane trying to 1v1. Well, I mean, at least he's trying to contest it. I'd rather him do this than AFK, but because of how bad he did early game, it's just a bit pathetic at his damage. Look, he does a good WQ, but other than that, it's dead. Look, boom. This is when Gnar almost tries to win, but he's getting a bit cocky for his boots there. Tries to solo a tower. I'm like laughing at his face, like thinking, you can't have to get the tower now, I'm here. I'm trying to buy time so X can respawn. And now X is alive. We try and chase the Gnar down. And I think this is when this is when he gets away, which is really annoying. We wanted to try and pick him off so we can get the Akali. Gets an easy little kill on Morgana here. Wanted to see if anyone was around, so that's why he went downwards to see if there's anyone else waiting for Morgana. He was trying to backdoor, this is why he was all the way over there compared to where the team was. As you can see, the backdoor didn't really work. But it was worth a try, he wanted to see. But because he's got lethality and stuff like that, I don't think it does as much damage to the Nexus. And he ulted the Akali there rather than the Samira, so he could have got a kill there. I get a little sweet kill there on Master Yi. That's how bad Master Yi was. Sadly, we get 3-man ulted by the Gnar, but because Gnar's building tank and none of his teammates were there, didn't get the kill. I think Akali did get all the kills eventually, so Gnar did a good job there. X comes in, sweeps the kill on Morgana. I would say I wouldn't have wasted any of my like special abilities like ultimate on a Morgana, seeing as a WQ and then follow and another W could kill her. This is when it's a close call. We have an Akali pushing Nexus with a Misfortune, hitting minions for some reason. Then she decides to go for the Morgana. Akali. We kill the Akali. Samira comes in, gets the Nexus to half HP. Then we got Master Yi worrying about. Then we kill him. It's on a quarter HP on the Nexus. Then we start pushing again. But if you thought that was close, the Nexus gets closer to dying. X then tries to backdoor, but the inhibitor respawns, which means he doesn't think he can do it. He tries to take every fight that he sees is worth taking, and it works out. It's just the fact that Akali is very slippery. I try and catch up to her like that with a smite W, but again, very slippery. This is when we try and push for the Nexus again, because the Akali was low HP, the Gnar was dead, and the Morgana and the Samira was dead, so it was literally just Master Yi and Akali. But we weren't very good now that the Gnar spawned back in. The Gnar's back in, and we lose this. If it was just the Akali, we probably would have won here. For some reason the ADCs were just standing in like a little easy pot kill there. Carly gets a double kill, rushes to the Nexus, sorry, gets it really low. I kill her, support for the win, support diff. I'm like, oh god, I can see a Master Yi or someone running now and getting the base, and then the Samira does, hits it again, boom. The Nexus's health was like 1 HP. That was so close. At this point we were like, crap, we're gonna get backdoored so easily right now. We had no plans, it was just crap, let's just try and win, I guess. Nothing we can do. Starts putting vision down. We all bought the blue trinket so that we could get more vision everywhere without being in danger. So again, he tries to just push his lanes, get more CS for gold. I don't know. I don't even think he needed to get his CS there. But hiding in the jungle helped him because he gets backline kills like this. Just going in and out. I get a good knock up on the Gnar there. I get a good ult, which saves his life. And then, because we killed the Gnar, we go in. They've only got a Master Yi and a Morgana. This is the end of the game. This is when we were like, what the hell are they doing? Because their whole team wasn't in that team fight, so they were just losing that at that point. Ezreal went down with a teleport to push for us already, which is really handy. And this is when we win the game. Well played, X. Amazing jungler. And thank you for watching.